Well, let's give it a taste.
Let's see inside the chowder. Okay,
Oh,
can
man.
you spoon that around?
What up, YouTube? It's our next road trip. Me, nephew Chris, and my wife Sherry. We are on our Smokey and the Bandit weekend trip to Washington, D.C. So we got 689 miles that we got to make overnight. We have to be in Washington, D.C. by 8:30 in the morning. So we're going to get up there, and the whole goal of this is to make it to Washington, D.C., find us some clam chowder, get to a wedding at 3 in the afternoon, and make it back to Dublin, GA Sunday afternoon. So we're calling this the Smokey and the Bandit weekend. So we're starting out with 100% state of charge, leaving from Dublin, GA, and let's see what our route tells us that we're going to do. It says that our first stop is going to be in Electrify America in Concord, South Carolina, which is 266 miles away. We may or may not go there. We like to use the Tesla superchargers, so we're going to look for some Tesla supercharging in about 30-45 minutes when we stop in Rennes for our initial stop to get us some snacks and stuff for the night. Nephew's oversleeping first. Wifey is going to go to sleep for a little bit, so I'm going to take the first little bit of this trip and get us through these back roads, and hopefully I can prayerfully I can navigate this and get us through these back roads without coming across any deer. So sit back, relax, enjoy this Smokey and the Bandit trip, get some clam chowder in Washington, D.C., and then we'll head back. All right, Neff, this is your first little trip with us, your little soiree. I know you guys usually do y'all's trips. Y'all done been down to Florida a couple times. So what you think about this Smokey and the Bandit weekend run up to Maryland real quick, grab some clam chowder and do this wedding tomorrow?
I mean, honestly, so far I ain't had nothing but positive thoughts. It's been a long time since I've been on a road trip, a long road trip at that. So even though it is a turn and burn, we're going to see my cousin get married. We're going up to a place where I ain't been to in I don't know how long, and we are finna go get some clam chowder. So I can't really be upset about nothing.
Plus, it's your first trip in an EV.
That is true, but at the same time, I ain't the biggest car person. We gonna see how this electric stuff goes.
Right.
It rides smooth though. I can give you that. It rides smooth for sure.
So we're moving along right now. Right now we're at about 2.5 miles per kilowatt. So if we can keep that energy up, we'll average about 250 miles per charge, thereabouts. So probably somewhere around about 230 miles per charge is what we're going to average, because once we get to the interstate and start carrying speeds 75, 77 miles an hour, allegedly, the efficiency will go down a little bit. So looks like, nah, that ain't even true. It says we'll be getting to Glen Burnie at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yeah, nah, that ain't gonna happen. We'll be there. Yeah, we'll be there waiting for 10 o'clock. had to make an unscheduled pit stop in Columbia, South Carolina, to grab a quick charge. So I'm only going to top up for maybe about 6 or 7 minutes just to make sure we have enough charge to get to Florence. I wasn't really comfortable trying to stretch it, so we're just going to top up a little bit, just enough to get us to Buc-ee's. So maybe about another 30 miles or so, and then we'll get out of here. So we are pulling into Buc-ee's here in Florence, South Carolina. There's a Tesla there pulling out, Model 3. We're gonna go over here to the Tesla superchargers and get us a nice little charge. My love, can I trouble you to open up the supercharger in your app?
Charges within range. Refine your search. Do we want one? It's either 1 or 3. 1 and 3. Do you see some charges?
All right, so we're making our Smokey and the Bandit run to Maryland for some clam chowder. So we're stopping at Buc-ee's to get a charge. My wife and my nephew are slowly getting out of the car, but your boy gotta make a pit stop. So I'm gonna run in, use the bathroom, maybe get me a little something to snack on, and then we're gonna get back on the road. But going in is kind of quiet tonight. You know, it's a little after midnight, so it's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're finishing up our first charge here at the Buc-ee's in Florence, South Carolina.
The nephew already ran back to the car. It's cold out here.
So we are headed up to Maryland once again on our own semi Smokey and the Bandit run to go get us some clam chowder.
But we had to stop there.
So we should be almost done with our charging up. Our next stop is going to be Rocky Mount, North Carolina. All right, nephew. So how was your stop at Buc-ee's?
It was pretty good. I ain't got no complaints. You know, I got to walk around a little bit, kind of wake myself up for this drive. So.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So Rocky Mount is going to be our next stop. Should be a little over 2 hours. So let's take a look at our route planner here and see what it tells us. All right, so we're finalizing our plans here. So we found 3 different Circle K chargers that have 180 kilowatt capabilities that would be right off the interstate. Should we need to stop and do another quick splash, but we're going to give it another couple of minutes, and we're going to get on the road and head up to Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We're gonna let it get to 15% over versus the 20, since we know we have 3 good spots that we can stop at. So we'll be taking off here momentarily on our way to go get some clam chowder.
You know
Just like that, we are in Benson, North Carolina. We had a little faux pas, little operator error. Nephew blew right past the exit for this one, so we had to go up and exit and turn around and come back. So no big deal, just about 5 extra minutes. So we were looking to see if we could find something closer to do. So let's get in and see what we got going on. All right, just like that, we are done in Benson. We were here for about 25 minutes, and we have went from about 25% up to 70% with a little over 200 miles of range. Our next stop will be Richmond, Virginia. We'll top up from there, and then we'll be on into Glen Burnie, Maryland. We are here at Walmart in Emporia, Virginia. We're charging at 28% at 188 kilowatts. So we'll see how long this lasts. We're gonna see about running and use the bathroom real quick if Walmart is open. It looks like Nephew is coming back, so we may not be open yet. So looks like we may just have to go to a gas station real quick and use the bathroom. So it's saying if we were to leave now, we would get to Richmond in an hour and 12 minutes with 20% state of charge. But you know, the other thing that it doesn't tell you on here, my love, it doesn't tell you how long you would have to stay in charge at your next spot in order to get to where you're trying to go.
You've been in the app?
I don't know about the app because I'm looking at it from the car. I'd have to go into the app and look and see. But right here is telling you that it would. It's when you get to Richmond at 6:33. It wants you to charge for an hour and 12 minutes to get to Glen Burnie with 30%. It's only 210 miles left to get there. It's only 200.
I ain't coming with nothing. I know what they want from me. I can spot the fake loving. Rolling up the gates on it. Ain't no debating on it.
Nah, this route planning sucks.
I done seen the play cross the feet. God drive like 6 feet. Blow sick, give me 6 feet. Mountain climbing out to hit a peak. Bunch of snow in my seat, it ain't the same no more. Life is everything but the beach, like a chain. I'm a link with your lady for sure. Gotta do better than walking out and dodging the surface. Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. All of the weather we doing, I promise it's worth it. Open the curtains, baby I'm certain. I want it all, we come in as a coupe, and we gon' bring it right back. Tell him, man, you know I'm suited, but I ain't never gon' slack. I had to study the map, I had to find where I'm at. The legend, a symbol of that. Symbols, I ain't gonna crash. I've been going out of my way for us, and I'm not okay. The sun ain't gon' shine all day. Can't wait to see it on your face. Girl, you know, gotta do better than walking out and dodging the surface. Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. All of the weather we doing, I promise it's worth it. Ay. Open the curtains, ay. Baby, I'm certain.
So, my love, you are back in the DMV. What do you think? It's been what? How long has it been since you've been back in the DMV?
2006.
Nah, I think it was maybe 2010.
2010. You're right.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. But anyway, we are back in the DMV. We got about 50 miles.
In 2009.
Yep.
Right.
So we got about 50 miles left on this Smokey and the Bandit road trip to get us some clam chowder. So we are going to finish up this morning trip. All right, so we are charging at 157 kilowatts. We've been charging probably for about 7 minutes. We all had to get out and use the facilities. So one of us didn't make it. I wonder who that was. But anyway, so we are on the last charging stop before we get to our final destination. So let's put it in where we're actually headed to. Hey Google, take me to 1743 West Nursery Road, Lyriq, Maryland.
Okay.
Are you thinking? Or are you doing it?
Yeah, she's doing it. So, so it looks like we've got about 58 miles. Says we'll get there with 23% state of charge, which is okay. So I'll get us there real quick. We'll unplug. I'll go ahead and get us there. Let my wife, my nephew, go ahead and get checked into the room, and then I'll go top us off so they can get some rest for the things that we got to do today. All right, everybody, so we have made it on the first part of the Smokey and the Bandit challenge. It took us about 2 hours longer than I thought it would. I thought we could do it in about 11 and a half, and it actually took us 13 and a half. And I think a lot of that was due to not really understanding the full charging capabilities and range of this vehicle. So going back, we'll see if we can beat that 13 and a half hours, but still it wasn't a bad trip. Not tired at all. So we just got in, we got settled into the rooms. Now we're going to go try to find us something to eat, and then get ready to go find that clam chowder and do a wedding this afternoon, and then get ready to head back tomorrow. And lay it down for the night and get ready to head out of here tomorrow. And so we're going to see if we can make it back to Dublin, Georgia in less than 13 hours. Hopefully we can figure out something with this route guidance and see if we can make better time tomorrow. All right, YouTube, so in addition to the chowder, we've got some clams, and then that's the chowder there. Got us some good old Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, if you ever want to sponsor us, you sure can. We got some shrimp there. And so, yeah, so we're going to eat real quick and turn in for the night. And all right, so we've got the chowder here that we drove 13 hours and 700 miles to get. So let's give it a taste. Man, this looks good. So let's give it a taste.
Let's see inside the chowder. Okay,
Oh,
can you
man.
spoon that around a little bit so people can see what's in it?
Oh man.
Did I see some bacon in there? Can't
man.
tell. But oh, there go a piece of bacon.
This is worth the drive.
And where did we get this from?
I don't even know. Crabtown, USA or something like that.
Crabtown, USA.
It's in Glen Burnie.
In Glen Burnie, Maryland.
But hey, this is legit. Wow.
Get you some.
This is legit.
Get you some.
Yeah.
Until the next time. Kissing. I tasted it already.